And I think it's fair, just considering the timing, we've literally coincided with a day away now, with the release of Karate Kid Legend. So I feel like that's the best place to sort of kick things off. And this pairs, for the first time, I believe, Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio in the new spin-off. I'm just really curious to hear what your expectations are for this new film.
Um, I have zero expectations. All I know is that on, I think it was the rap party. Yeah, the rap party for Cobra Kai, for the series rap party, at which I showed up on crutches because I think it was the day after that. I think it was the day after that I filmed the final episode of Cobra Kai. Uh, I was saying goodbye to Ralph and and he was leaving like the next day to go start filming on the movie.
Wow.
So really, if I have one expectation, it's that he be uh, fucking awesome in the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's really the callback, to where the Karate Kid started on the big screen.
Yeah.
And I am curious to see it. Just, Jackie Chan, I mean, he's the king.
Yeah.
And I am curious to see it. So I look forward to seeing it. But really, expectation, the only one is that Ralph is effing awesome.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's amazing. I mean, because if I remember correctly, the Cobra Kai series started filming in 2017, and I believe 18 is when it got released, right? And you were there since the very beginning and then there at the very, very end, right? I mean, when you first joined, was there any way of anticipating that you'd be a part of the journey throughout from beginning to end?
No, I had no idea. I figured it was a one-off thing, the one episode in season one. And, I made it very different from what I saw on the page originally. And what I had in my head is who this guy was kind of stereotypically. And I just went against the tone, the original tone of the writing, and made it my own. And, I had a ball with it.
Yeah.
So it was really a shock when they asked me to come back for season two.
Yeah.
And when I was there, waiting to film my stuff, and the big three, Josh, John, and Hayden came over to me and welcomed me back. I said, "Hey, it's great to be back." They said, "No, you have no idea. We've all been cracking up in the writers' room for the last few months, wondering how you were going to say your lines this time." And that told me everything I needed to know right then. That what I had done in season one had worked and created, I don't know, I don't know if the need to have me back, but the desire to have me back. And then, when season three came around, and then season four, I realized, when I watched it, I realized why I wasn't in season four. They didn't need me for storyline purposes. Johnny had his thing going with Daniel, and so he didn't need to come looking to me for money or whatnot. But then when they brought me back in season five, I was thrilled, and even more so honored by the fact that they had rounded out my character to the degree that they had, and kind of mirrored my life, uh, my personal life, by giving Lyle three kids and a family.
Yeah.
And that really made an impression on me. And then, of course, see, I didn't expect season six. I mean, I really didn't. But to be in, episode one, for sure, for sure I thought that was it, you know? And then when they came back and asked me to be in the series finale, I was so blown away. And then really dumbstruck when I realized the lengths at which they'd gone to just to include me in the finale by renting out a whole restaurant bar and 90 background actors and bringing in the character, I forget his name,
The
that
liquor store guy.
plays the convenience store. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
um, to go to all that to have us involved, I was dumbstruck, and I said so to John. Before we're filming, I said, "I'm so blown away. You didn't have to do all the series could have ended just fine. They could have had the big tournament. They could have done everything. They didn't need Lyle, in my mind. But when I said that to John, he said, "Oh no, we needed to have you here. I mean, we needed to bring this full circle to
Yeah.
where the antagonistic relationship with Johnny, and then to have you cheering his victory and all that. No, we needed to do this." So it was truly, I mean, so just those special moments of, I don't know about honor, but yeah, I guess to honor the character and also just to honor the actor, just to see the level at which they, the big three care about their characters and the actors who play the characters. It's very rare. And so, I want to go on the record that, you know, as, to date, Hayden Schlossberg, Josh Held, and John Hurwitz are the ideal of what an actor looks for in a boss. At least this actor, what
Mm.
this actor looks for as like that perfect team of bosses and creators to work with. So,
Mhm.
guys, if you happen to see this,
Amazing, amazing. And